Hello friends, I'm Shaikh from blogtour.com, and today in this video I'll show you how you can make a job portal website just like Indeed and Monster.com. And for the design and features of this website, I have taken inspiration from the top websites in the market like Indeed.com, Monster.com, Naukri.com, etc. Now this website that we are going to create will have all the features that a professional job portal website must have. Like here we have the advanced job search feature, as you can see on your screen. Now suppose a person comes on your website and they are searching for a specific kind of job. For example, they are searching for a job of a designer and they want to work only in Mumbai. Okay, so they can come over here, type in the keyword as designer, select the category of the job and select the location from here and click on search now. Now they will get only those jobs that are available in Mumbai and those are related to designer, and they can also select whether they want to do the part-time, full-time, contractor based or freelance job. So it's a very advanced level website that we are going to create in this video. I'll also teach you how you can make some money with this website, because we'll be creating different job packages or different subscription packages, you can call them. So suppose a person or a company or an employer comes to your website and they want to post a job on your website. So what they will have to do is they will have to purchase a package. Okay, so suppose you have a package which starts at $100. So they'll have to purchase that package and only after that they can post a job. Okay, so you can earn some money from that source. Okay, now there are many more features that are included in this video in this website that we are going to create. First, let me show you the demo website that we'll be creating in this video, and after that we'll see how we can do everything step by step. Now let me tell you one thing, anyone can create this website. You don't have to be an expert or you don't need to know any programming or coding languages for this. Anyone, any single person can create a website like this, because everything over here is simple drag and drop. Even a small child, 9-10 years old children can, they can even create a website, because I'll be showing you everything step by step. So you just have to follow my steps and ultimately you'll have your website. Okay, now this is the home page of the website that we're going to create. If you see at the top we have the header, at the left hand side we have our logo. Here you can replace this and put in your own logo. At the right hand side we have the header, or we have the nav bar. As you can see, we have a menu over here and we have a button which says post a job. Now that is because I am logged in as a company or as an employer. If I hover over this, as you can see, I'm getting different options. Now when I'm logged in as a student or as an employee who is searching for a job, I'll see a different button which says post a resume. Okay, so that is a really nice feature. And here also when I hover over this thing, I'll get some different options accordingly. Now after that, this is the first section of our home page. As you can see, we have a title, subtitle, and then we have the advanced job search thing. People can put in the keyword, select the category of the job they want, select the location where they want to apply for the job, and they can also select the type. We can add some more fields over here. I'll show you how you can do that when we start creating the website. Then after that we have the second section. This is the section where we showcase all the popular job categories that are present on our website. As you can see, customer service, designer, developer, all those things. And we also have a button which says all categories. Now when a person clicks on that button, they'll see every single category that is listed on our website. And if you notice one thing, we have used a lot of icons over here. Now icons really makes your website very beautiful and very professional. So we have used a lot of them and it's looking really awesome. Now after this we have the third section, and here we are showcasing the recent jobs and the featured jobs. Now wherever you want, you can show the featured jobs or recent jobs. Now featured jobs are very important, because featured jobs or featured companies are those companies and those jobs, those are paying some extra money to us. For example, there is a person, suppose we have created a package, featured package, okay, and that package starts at maybe $200 per month. Okay, so anyone who will purchase that job or that package, and whenever they will post a job, their job will be set as a featured job, and that job will be showcased or will be shown throughout the website, because they are paying some extra money, so we'll have to provide some extra services to them. Then after that we have this section. As I said you earlier, this is the featured employer. Okay, as you can see, we have the logo, we have the name of the employer and the number of jobs they have posted. Then we have this call to action section, very simple but useful section. Then we have the testimonials, as you can see, very important, and we have tried to make it very realistic by using some real images, real names and brand names over here. Then after that we have our packages over here. You can create different currency, for example United States dollars or pounds or Indian rupee or something. I have created 4 different packages over here: free package, standard, featured and premium. Now you'll see all this option over here. So whatever is available over here, it is tick mark, and whatever is not available, you have this cross mark over here. Then after that we have this section here. We have 2 different call to action button. So a person who wants to register as a company, they can click over here. A person who wants to register as a student or a candidate, they can click over here. Now many times whenever I'm talking about the employee, I don't know why I always say student. So throughout the video, whenever you hear me saying student, I mean employee by that. Okay, so please pardon me for that. Now after that we have some blog section over here. So you can also create some blogs and showcase them over here. Then we have this thing here. You can collect some email addresses of the visitors, and then we have at the bottom footer, which is divided into 4 different sections. At the first section we have a simple logo and some text about a company. Then we have a menu for the candidate, all the important links that could be useful for a candidate. For example, they can see their resume, their profile, they can see their favorite jobs, the shortlisted jobs that they have done. They can manage jobs. They can also apply for job alerts. Now this is a very cool feature. This website is really full of really awesome features. You'll see later on in this video when we actually start creating this website. Okay. Then after that we have a menu for the employer. All the links that could be useful for the employers are showcased over here. Then the 4th section we have some contact information. Alright, so this is the home page. Now let's see how a job category looks like. So this is how your job category would look like. You have the same header at the top. Then we have the search bar over here. And then this section is divided into 2 different sections. This page is divided into 2 different sections. At the left hand side we have some widgets. We have the sidebar over here. We again have a very sophisticated, very advanced job search over here. They can select the job type. For example, if they want only full-time job, they can select that. If they want only in particular location, they can select that location. They can also select the salary offers, experience level and all those things, and they can search the job accordingly. Alright, so after that we have job categories, all the different categories that are listed on our website and the number of jobs that are present in that particular category. Then we have job types and job location widgets. At the right hand side we have the different jobs that are showcased over here. So this is the job archive page. Now when you click on any one of these jobs, you will see a page something like this. Now this is the main page. This is the main job page, single job page. Now as you can see, the header is again the same. Then after that we have the logo of the company or the employer, their name, and as you can see, this page or this job has got more than 5,000 views. Then after that we have the main section over here. You know they can put something over here, some text, some images and many different things. Let me show you some other job where we have some more details. For example, let's open this one. Alright, so as you can see, this is a better design. You have the title over here, senior designer. This page or this job page has got more than 27,000 views, and there are more than 300 applications submitted for this particular job. So a person can also see these things. The address is given, the type of job is given, the category, everything is given over here. Then after that, again, this section is divided into, this page is divided into 2 different sections. At the left hand side, we have the main content about the job, like the description of the job, the benefits, the requirement of the job, how to apply for the job, and some extra information like the salary, experience level required, and some other fields also. Okay, now we can also showcase some images and some galleries and videos about the company. For example, working at Envato, how is it like, job environment and all those things. You can showcase those things over here. Then we have the map over here, and after that we have few buttons over here. Now these are some really awesome buttons over here, because people can just click on this button and apply for the job. They don't even have to create an account. Now obviously if they want, they can create, but they can apply for this even without that. They can also apply using LinkedIn or Facebook. I'll show you how to do and how to integrate different social networks with this website. Then again, at the right hand side, we have some extra information, like a person can share this job on different social networks. And then we have some information about the company, the address of the company, the location, the company size and all those things, and some social profiles of the company. Then we have a contact us form over here, a simple one. Now whenever a person registers as a company, they will see a different page, a different dashboard. And whenever a person register as an employee, they will see a different dashboard. Okay, so for example, I have simply created a dummy or a demo account over here, a demo company, for just to show you guys. Now as you can see, I'm getting different options over here. I'm getting this post a job option. Then I'm getting few options over here. For example, whatever jobs I have posted, I can see over here. If I haven't posted any, I can click on this button and post a new job. I can see all the applications that I have received on the jobs that I have posted. I can manage plans. I can upgrade my plan. For example, if I'm using a free plan, I can manage those plans. For example, you can simply click on manage plan and you can upgrade to some premium plan. Now as you can see, this is the free plan I'm using. Here I can just post one single job and all those things. Now I can simply click on this upgrade package and I can upgrade my package or my plan. So this is also a cool feature. Now there are more important options over here, but when you click on this post a job button, let's see what happens. Now as you can see, everything is happening on the front end. As I said you earlier, you don't have to go to the back end, to the dashboard to do all these things. Okay, and everything can be seen in a really clean design. As you can see, all the information is very simple and very clean. Anyone can understand this thing. Okay, so they can put in the job details over here and they can post the job. Okay, now when a person registers as a student, again I'm saying student, when a person registers as an employee, they'll see this kind of dashboard. It looks very much similar, but the options are totally different. Now as you can see at the top, it says post a resume instead of post a job. Here also the job options or the options over here are totally different. Then here we can see all the resumes we have posted. If you haven't posted, you can post one from here. You can see all the applications that you have applied for, all the jobs and that you have applied for. You can also set some job alerts. For example, when you click on job alerts, as you can see at present we haven't created any, but you can create a new job alert. For example, suppose I'm looking for a job of a developer, a WordPress developer or PHP developer in Mumbai. So I can set those things over here, like I'm looking for a developer in Mumbai. So whenever some job is posted on this website of a developer in that particular area, I'll get an alert or notification on my email address. So that is a really great thing. Then after that, we have some more options over here which are not very important. So I don't want to show, I don't want to waste your 1 hour, half an hour just showing the features of this website. Okay, so we'll stop over here. This is the overall demo of the website that you're going to create. I hope you guys like the demo website. This is a really good one, a really advanced website that these guys have created. So this is the exact same website that I'll teach you how you can create in this particular video. Now I know this video will be quite a long one, so you guys can see there is time frames given in the video description below. If you want to jump to different sections, you can click on those and you will be redirected to some different sections. Okay, now before starting, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel and also click on that bell icon so that you don't miss any future updates. Also give a thumbs up to this video and share it with your friends. I would really appreciate that. If you have any doubt, any suggestions, any comments for me, you can leave them in the comments section below. With that being said, let's get into it. Alright guys, so to create this job portal website, in fact to create any kind of website, whether it be a job portal website, an e-commerce website, a membership website, social networking website, a simple blog or your business website, any kind of website, we need two basic things: a domain name and a hosting account. Domain name is nothing but the name or the URL of your website. For example, blogtool.com, google.com, youtube.com, all these things are different domain names. Okay, so that is basically the address of your website. That is why it is called web address. Now, a hosting is actually a place or a computer wherein all your website data is saved. Okay, so whatever thing you see on your website, this is all saved in a hosting, in a computer which is running 24/7, so that whenever from any part of the world at any given time, whenever someone visits your website, they can see the live website. Okay, so that is why hosting is important. Now, suppose if you have purchased a domain name but you don't have a hosting, you will see a blank website. So all this data, these images, these different job categories, jobs, everything is saved in a computer which is running 24/7. Now, there are many different companies out there in the market that provide the hosting and domain services, but you have to be very careful choosing the right company, because this is something which is going to stay with you for a very long time, and it also requires a decent amount of investment. So you have to be very careful about it, and a lot of things depends on your hosting. In fact, the major part of your website depends on hosting. Obviously, without hosting, you simply cannot create a website, but the speed and performance of your website also depends on the hosting. Mainly it depends on the hosting, the user experience depends on the hosting, and the support that you want is also very much dependent on the hosting. So you have to be very careful when selecting the right and the perfect hosting for your website. Now, most of the companies that provide hosting services in the market, those are some really bad companies. The speed is bad, the security is bad. We really, every day we hear that website got hacked, this website got hacked, because that website, the hosting is not a good one, the security is not that good, and they are using the boring HTTP plans, which is very slow. Okay, so don't worry about this. Simply open a new tab and type in blogtool.com/TMD. Now, when you do so, you will be redirected to this page, and this is actually TMD hosting, and this is cloud hosting. Most of the times, whenever most of the people are actually using shared hosting, but there is a very little difference between, in terms of price, there is very little difference between shared hosting and cloud hosting, and in terms of performance, there is a heck lot of difference between this. Okay, so cloud hosting is 1,000 times better than the regular shared hosting. In shared hosting, what is happening is there is one server which is being shared by many different websites. So there is one server and the resources is getting shared by hundreds and thousands of websites. So what happens is your website becomes very slow because the resources is limited and it is getting shared among a large number of websites. Whereas in cloud hosting, what is happening is your website data and content is getting shared on different servers. Okay, so suppose one server gets down or slows down, so the website will fetch your data from different server, and it will improve and boost the performance of your website. You also get some additional features and additional benefits of using a cloud hosting. For example, the speed and performance is really good, and you get a great amount of security over here. The security of cloud hosting is really awesome. Okay, so it will be very difficult for anyone to hack or spam your website. Now, if you see over here that three different packages or plans available, we have the starter cloud, business cloud, and the enterprise cloud. Now, if you see, you can see the pricing and all those things are given over here. Now, let me first show you the features that are available over here, because as I said you earlier, you have to be very careful when selecting a hosting plan. So let's see why I am using TMD hosting, why I recommend TMD hosting, and this is the hosting that I recommend to my friends. Whenever I create a website for a client, this is the hosting that I'm choosing for them. Okay, so let me show you what is the reason for that. Now, if you see the first two feature, it says 6 core CPU and 6 GB of DDR4 RAM. Now, just a few moments ago, I have explained you that a hosting is nothing but a computer wherein all your website data is saved and that computer is running 24/7. So the computer which these guys are using is really amazing. It's really fast, super fast. As you can see, that computer is using a 6-core CPU and 6 GB of DDR4 RAM. That's really fast. Okay. Then after that, the next feature is unlimited bandwidth, which means that you have unlimited amount of data transfer limit. So there is no limit on the amount of data that you can download or upload from your website. Then we have the most amazing and the most important feature, which is the SSD space. Now most of the companies use the regular HDD space, and that is very slow, and that has some security issues as well. Now SSD is way more faster than the regular HDD. Now if you want to learn more about that, you can open a new tab and type in SSD versus HDD web hosting. Now you can see there are many different articles written on this topic, but I don't like reading, so I simply click on images. Now we can open the first result, that will be most accurate result. Now as you can see, there are 3 different criteria given over here: speed, IOPS and latency. Now the first criteria is speed, and at the bottom it says higher is better. And as you can see, the difference between both of these is really great. The SSD is way more higher than the regular HDD. Now the second one is IOPS. Again at the bottom it says higher is better, and again you can see the difference is really great. In fact, this time I think the difference is around 100 times, so that is really insane. Then the third criteria is latency, and at the bottom it says lower is better, and as you can see, again the difference is around 100 times. So you know SSD is way more faster in terms of everything than the regular HDD. Okay, so after that, the next amazing feature is that you can host unlimited amount of website. So today you're creating this job portal website. Tomorrow you might need to create some other website, maybe a blog or a business website, or maybe even an e-commerce website. So tomorrow you don't have to purchase a new hosting plan. You can host those websites on the same hosting. Okay, so suppose you're using these hostings, you don't have to purchase a new website or new hosting for creating new websites. You can host unlimited amount of website in one single hosting plan. This is really amazing feature. Then after that, we also get a free domain when you sign up with any one of these plans. We get premium support. Now support is also a very important factor when choosing a company, a hosting company, because hosting is a technical thing and you might face some problem, you might face some technical problem. So for that you have to contact these guys, and these guys are really good at support. So you can believe this. Okay, so now after that we also get a free cPanel, NG-INX web server, and we get wildcard SSL certificates. Now if you see at the top over here, this is this green socket. This is called SSL certificate. Now it is very important to have this thing, especially for e-commerce websites and websites that are dealing in payment. For example, even this website, job portal website, we are dealing in payment because we will be creating different packages. People will come, they will purchase that package, they will make some payment to us. So if you want to receive payment and money on your website, you must have SSL certificate. And wildcard SSL means that you can install SSL certificates on unlimited number of websites, domains and subdomains. Now generally and typically a single SSL website would cost you around $40 to $100, and here you're getting unlimited SSL certificates for free. So you're saving hundreds and thousands of dollars over here. We also get optimum cache, which means that it will improve the performance of your website. We get memory cache instance of 256 MB. Again, this will improve the performance and speed of your website. As you can see here, it says the performance is 3 times better. And we also get 60-day money back guarantee. So that is really amazing. Now you can choose any one of these plans, but I would recommend you to go with the business plan, because if you see the price difference between the starter cloud and business cloud is just $1 single per month. Okay, so it is $6 per month, this is $7 per month, but the amount of features that you get, the amount of improvement that you get with business cloud is almost double or even triple. Okay, so you're getting a lot of extra benefits when you're using the business cloud. So I would highly recommend you to go with business cloud. You can host unlimited number of websites. and the features that you get is really amazing. So you can simply click on this button, get started button. Now here you have to enter the domain name that you want for free. So you can type in the domain name for free or whatever domain name that you want for free. You can also select the domain extension from here. There are many different extensions available. You have some country specific, some generic domains. For example, if you're creating this domain or this website only for India, you can select .in, or if you're creating only for US, you can select .us and so on. Okay, so you can select country specific domains if you want, but for most of you guys, I would highly recommend you to stay and stick with .com, because that is the most common domain extension. Whenever a person is thinking about any website, they are thinking, they generally guess that it will be a domain. Okay, it will be a .com. So I think that is the most common one, and I think you should go with .com. Try to get the .com one. So simply type in your domain name over here, select the perfect extension and click on proceed. Now here you have to enter some basic information, for example your first name, last name, email address, phone number and those information, so that whenever something goes wrong, these guys can contact you. And this is also important for billing information and so on. Then we have the payment information. Here you have to enter those payment details that you want to use for purchasing this plan. For example, you can pay through credit card or your debit card, your simple ATM card. Then you can also pay through PayPal if you want. Now just one reminder over here, if you're watching this video from India, most of the people in India have that RuPay card, which is a local card. So that is not accepted over here. In fact, that is not accepted anywhere outside India. So you better get a Visa or a MasterCard, which is very much common in India as well. So select the type of card, enter the card number, CVV or CVC number, and enter the expiry date. And after that, here there is some really important information over here. So it says purchase information. First we have to choose the data center location. Now it depends on the target audience. For example, if you're targeting United States and that particular area, I would suggest you to go with this Chicago, United States data center location. But if you're targeting some other region or some other country, you can select that thing. But for most of the time, you should just select this one, whichever says nearest to you. Just select that one. Now for the period, by default 12 month is selected. I also recommend 12 month. Okay, that is very convenient. Then we have something already tick mark over here. For example, domain privacy is already tick mark over here. Now this will cost you around $10 extra per year, but I think this is worth it, because if you have domain privacy, it will protect the identity. So no one will be able to see who has registered the website, who is the person who is running this website. So if you get into trouble with your website in future, no one will be able to see who is the person who has actually registered this website. So I think that is a great thing. Rest all these things, I don't think you require it. So just don't tick mark any one of these. Now come to promo code. This is a very important option. Now simply type in Nayyar 7 over here, Nayyar and numeric 7. Now this promo code will be given in the video description below. So you can simply copy and paste it over here and click on apply. Now as you can see, this says this promo code gives you 7% off this purchase, and 7% is the highest discount that TMD offers. So you're getting the highest possible discount over here. So once you're done with all these things, simply tick mark over here, I agree to the TMD terms of service, and click on checkout. Alright guys, so when you click on that checkout button, you'll receive a mail from TMD hosting, and it would look something like this. Now as you can see, this mail has some really important information about your website, about your hosting. So make sure you save this email somewhere. If you want, you can take a printout of this. You can forward this to different email addresses. If you have multiple email addresses, you can forward this to those different email addresses. Just make sure the information over here is safe and secure. Now if you see, we have the FTP panel, username, password. We have our name, server information and all those things. Now we have purchased a domain name and a hosting account. Now it's time to install WordPress on that particular domain name. So it's very easy. At the bottom you'll see control panel. Open this link in a new tab, this control panel link. Now from this mail, copy the username and password from here, paste it over here and click on login. Okay guys, so this is the C panel of our hosting company. So what you have to do, you have to go at the bottom under Softaculous app installer and click on WordPress, because we want to install WordPress on our website. Now click on install now and make sure to select this one, HTTPS. We want the extension S over here so that we can get this thing, this SSL certificate over here. Now from here, choose your domain name. Now if you're creating this website for the first time, obviously you will have only one domain name over here. But because I'm using TMD for quite a long time and I have created hundreds of websites using TMD, that's why I was getting a lot of domain names over there. Now indirectly you will see WP already typed in over here. Delete that, make sure this thing is empty. Now go to site settings. You can give a name to your website, so you can just type in the name that you want for your website, or you can type in the name of your company, or if you're creating a personal website, you can type in your own name over here. Now you can also describe your company in few words, so you can type that in the site description. You can also put your company tagline over here if you have one. Then after that we have admin account thing over here. Make sure to change this thing. Okay, so instead of admin you can put something like this, your name. So I have used some uppercase, lowercase and some special characters over here. Now make sure to also change the password from here, and also change this thing, your email address. Delete that email address and put in your own email address over here. Then after that go at the bottom and click on install. Now as you can see, WordPress is getting installed on your website or on your domain. It will take few seconds, just wait. Now as you can see, it took few seconds and we have two different links over here. The first one is your website link and the second one is your dashboard link. Okay, so let's open both the links in new tab and let's cut these things now because we don't require them anymore. Now this is the dashboard. Okay, so this is your dashboard and this is your website. This is how your website is looking at present, and this is the dashboard. Now whenever you want to come to your dashboard, you simply type in your website name, then put a / and type in wp-admin. Okay, whenever you do so, you will come to this page, your dashboard page. Okay, now this is the place from where we will control everything on our website. For example, if you want to create a new page, if you want to create a new post, a new product or anything, whatever you want to do, if you want to delete something, if you want to make some changes over here, everything can be done from dashboard. Okay, now if you see at the left hand side, we have few options over here. For example, we have dashboard, we have post. So if you want to create a new post, you simply hover post and click on add new. If you want to create a new post category, you select this post, these categories under post. You can click on all posts to see all the posts. We have the media option over here, so you can import or you can upload your media over here and you'll see all those things over here. Then we have pages. This is useful for creating new pages, and if you want to see all pages, simply click on all pages over here. Now from here you can manage and moderate your comments. Then after that we have the appearances option. Now when you click on this, you will see that a few themes which are already present over here. For example, we have 3 themes that are already present over here. Now this is the theme that is activated on our website. This is the 2017 theme, and theme is basically just simply the design of the website. Okay, so whenever you want to change the design of your website, you simply use a new theme. Okay, there are many free and premium themes available in the market for different purposes. Now if you see over here, if you see the thumbnail or the screenshot over here, we have the exact same website because this is the theme. Now let's delete these themes because we don't require them. Okay, so we can simply delete them from here. Alright, so now we have only one theme, but we want to change the style of this one. So that's very easy. We want new theme. So what you can do, you can open a new tab and type in blogtool.com/JobMonster. Now you don't even have to type this thing. This link is given in the video description below. Simply click on that link and you will be redirected to this page. So this is the theme that we are going to use to create this website. This is the most important part of your website. You need this theme is compulsory to create a job kind of website, job portal. Okay. Now as you can see, this theme will cost you around $55, but it is worth it. In fact, I think this is quite cheap. The price is quite cheap as compared to the features and all the options that you get with this theme. Now if you scroll down, you'll see all the different features that is available with this theme. We have manage jobs, manage applications. I'll help you to set up every single thing from here, so you don't even have to look at this. If you see over here, we have something called rating. So this product has some really strong rating. As you can see, it has got around 4.73 rating over here, which is really amazing. Okay, now what you have to do, you have to simply purchase this theme, but I won't be doing that because I have already done that. So when you purchase this theme, let me show you what happens. Let me grab this thing over here. So when you purchase this theme, you will get a file like this. So this is the JobMonster package. Alright, so this is actually a zipped file. So what you have to do, you have to unzip this. You can simply right click over here and click on extract files. Now this will unzip it and you will get a new folder just by the same name. For example, here the file name is JobMonster package and the folder name will be also the same JobMonster package. Now open this folder, you have some more folders, open this JobMonster package again. Then we have these theme files, open this, and this is the file that we have to upload to our website, new JobMonster. Okay, this is the file. So let's see how we can upload that. Simply come over here, manage themes, click on add new to add a new theme. Now because we want to upload a theme, we'll click on this button, upload theme, click on choose file. Select this file from here. So it was over here in this folder, this file. So select this file, click on open, click on install now. So your website or your theme is getting installed. If you want to see the progress, you can see at the bottom left corner. If you're using Google Chrome, you can see the progress in the bottom left corner of your website. Alright guys, so the theme is successfully installed. Now it's time to activate it. So simply click on this activate link from here. Okay, so the theme is successfully installed and activated. Now this theme will tell you some notices over here. So we get this notice. This is a very important one. This theme recommends the following plugins. Now plugin is actually a way or a software to, add some extra functionalities and features on your WordPress website. For example, if you want to receive payment on your website, you by default cannot accept payment on WordPress. So you use some additional theme that will add the payment and the those kind of functionalities on your website. Okay, now suppose if you want to create a contact form, you cannot create a contact form by default using WordPress. So you can install a plugin that will enable you to create a contact form. Okay, so plugin basically adds some extra functionalities and features to your website. So we are getting some really awesome plugins for free over here. So we can simply click on this link, begin installing plugins. Now these are the plugins that we need to install. You can simply tick mark over here. It will select all of them. Now from the bulk action, select install and click on apply. Now all your plugins are getting installed one by one. Alright, so all the plugins are successfully installed. Now click on this link, return to required plugin installer. Again do the same thing, tick mark over here, and this time from the bulk action, select activate, click on apply. Now this will activate all the plugins. Okay, now sometimes what happens, this page will not load, which means that this page will stop loading. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. You can simply reload the page and everything should be fine. Alright guys, so as you can see, all our plugins are now installed and activated. Now we can click on this link, or we can simply click on over here to return to dashboard. Now we get some more notices over here. So few are important, few are not. So first, this is not an important one, so we can dismiss this thing, dismiss this thing as well. Now these two notices are very important. So first one says welcome to new JobMonster, go to quick setup. Let's do a quick setup over here. So click on this button, go to quick setup. Now as you can see, we are getting some errors over here. So let's fix all these errors. Now first of all, you have to enter your purchase code, theme forest purchase code over here. You will get this purchase code with the theme. So you have to simply enter this thing over here, okay, so that you can receive all the updates and support from the theme developer. Now to fix this thing, it is quite easy. Simply click on this button, correct now. As you can see, this is done. Now click on this correct now. One by one do the same thing over here, but for this one we don't have any correct now option, but that is fine. First click on save changes. Now basically what it has done is it has created a members, packages, post job and post resume pages for you. Okay, so this is the only thing that it has done. Now we need to create a front page or a home page, and this thing will also be fixed. Okay, so that is very easy. Simply hover over here under pages, over pages, and you'll get this option over here, add new. Open this link in a new tab. Now let's give it a title of home because we are creating the home page or the front page. Now we don't have to do anything else. Simply enter the title and click on publish. Alright, so home page is created, but we have just created a page and we have named it home page. This is actually not our home page, so we'll have to set this page as the official home page of the website. Okay, that is quite easy, don't have to worry about this. From the left hand side you'll see this option, settings option. Hover settings and click on reading. Now here you'll see your home page displays. By default it is set to your latest post. You'll have to select this one, a static page, and from the home page select this home that we have just created and click on save changes. Now let's come back to this page. Let's refresh this. Now as you can see, this error is also gone. Okay, so we are all done. Now again come back to dashboard, click over here. Now you'll see this thing over here, welcome to WooCommerce, you're almost ready to start selling. Now we need to run the setup wizard for WooCommerce because we need to do some e-commerce thing over here, because we'll be creating packages and accepting payment on our website. So we need to do this thing. So simply click on this run the setup wizard button. First of all, you'll have to select the store location or your website or your business location. So mine is in India, so I'll select India. You simply have to select your country name over here. Now from here, enter your address over here, select the state and all those things from here. Now choose your currency. Okay, so I'm choosing Indian rupee, and you can choose this thing, but this is not important. You can leave this thing to anything and click on let's go. Now by default PayPal is already enabled, which is fine because we'll be using PayPal. Now a great thing about WooCommerce is that there is a lot of payment options available. You can integrate CC Avenue, Paytm, PayPal, Stripe, many different options are available. So you can integrate any payment option from here. This is a really great thing about WooCommerce. Now I'll be using PayPal, so I'll make sure that this thing is tick mark and click on continue. Now this is our shipping option, but I will untick all these things because we are not shipping anything, because we are not dealing with any physical product. We are dealing with some digital products. Okay, so click on continue. Now we don't need this thing, so untick this and click on continue. And at the bottom, click on skip this step. Now click on this button which says visit dashboard. Alright, now let's do one thing. Let's click on pages from the left hand side. Now you'll see there's so many different pages that are already and automatically created for us. Now these pages are created because of these two setups, the theme setup and the WooCommerce setup. Okay, so that is a great thing. Now let me show you a very important part of this website. So what you have to do, you have to hover this JobMonster thing, hover this and click on custom fields. Now here we can add and delete some fields from here, whatever fields we want to add or we want to delete. Now there are many different options. So first let me explain you this, what these things are and how is this thing important. Okay, so first of all, if you see by the first one, the first option is job. See, so the job thing is selected over here. So let me open any single job. So let's open this one, part-time editor one. Now if you see over here, this is the title, the address, some description. We have some additional information like the salary offer, experience level, all these things. Okay, or you can add some video or thing or some gallery thing over here. So whatever you want to add over here, whatever options do you want to add, you have to add those options over here. For example, if you see over here, we have salary offer, we have experience level, but here those options are not available. Okay, by default salary and experience options are not available, but if you want, you can add them using these options, the custom fields one. Okay, so let's do that. Click on this add button to add a new field. In the field name, you have to make sure that everything is small letter or lowercase letters. So simply type in salary over here, make sure there is no uppercase or anything like this, And you cannot also use the space. Instead of space you can use something like this, okay, underscore. So if you want to use space, you can simply use this underscore, okay. So simply type in salary over here. In the field label, you can just type in the normal salary with the S capital. We can also give some icon to this. For example, we can select this thing. We can select font awesome from here, and I can select money because this is related to salary. So this $sign will be good. Now you can select different thing from your text, number, email, whatever type of field that you want to insert. Now I want to insert this thing. You can insert simple text. So the person who is posting the job simply can put in the salary amount that they will be offering. Okay, so this is good. So we are using the text field over here. Now let's add a new custom field, and this time let's add maybe qualifications and put in the same thing over here. And for this thing, let's add a book thing. Okay, book icon over here. And I want to add again maybe text. Okay, so whatever qualification is required, the person who is entering who is posting this job will type over here. Okay, so this is the qualification that is required. So that can be useful. Now let's add another option, experience. Okay, let's type the same thing over here, and let's just select anyone. Let's select this globe icon, and this time let me select this select option. So when you select this select option, you are giving specific options to the employer. Now the employer have to select from all these options that we are giving. So experience, I am adding the first option as maybe 0 to 2 years. Okay, so this is the first option. Second is 3 or maybe 2 to 5 years. Okay, then 5 to 10 years and 10 to 15 years. All right, what I'm typing. All right, and 15 to 20 years, 20 plus. Okay, so now these are the options that the person will get. Now the employer will have to select any one of these options. Now if you want them to be enabled to select multiple options, you can select multi-select from here, but I'm selecting the select field over here. Now you'll understand these things later on when we start posting jobs. You'll see why these things were created. Now click on add. Let's add a new one. Let's add video over here. Okay, so give it a field title of video. Select the icon of video, this one, and if you want, you can simply type in something like enter the YouTube URL here. Okay, so this is a message for the employer who will be posting job. Okay, now let's add another one. Let's call it gallery. All right, let's see whether we have any. Yeah, we have a icon for gallery. Select this thing, and from here select image gallery. And for the video, we forgot to select the field type. The field type for the video will be embedded video. Okay, and for the image gallery, you can type something like recommended size is whatever size you want to recommend. You can type something like this. Just make sure to okay, yeah, everything is fine. Simply click on save changes. And there is one option over here at the bottom, integrate job custom fields with job package. Click on tick mark this thing. Now what does this do is, suppose if you want to integrate these options in the job packages. Okay, so suppose I want to create I'm explaining you why is this thing integrating job package with custom field is important. Now I can create 2 different packages, okay, or 3 different packages. Now there will be the topmost package, maybe the premium package, most expensive one. In that package I can include all the custom fields, and the middle package, which is not the free and is also not the most expensive one, it is the middle one. In that package they can use only few custom fields from here. Okay, so suppose they cannot use the video and gallery custom field in that one. Again, if you don't understand this thing, don't worry, later on when we start posting jobs, you'll see why these things were important. Okay, but for now you can simply follow my steps. Whatever I'm doing, simply do that thing. Okay, Now from here, select everything, click over here, select everything one by one. Alright, so just keep selecting. Alright, so I think, okay, 2 more is left. Fine. So once everything is done, click on save changes. So all these things are added to the list. Okay, so whenever a person wants to post a new job, they will have some extra options over here and they can use these options. Now if you see over here, we have some more options. For example, for resume also, you can repeat the same process. You can add some additional custom fields for company, and for all those things you can add some additional custom fields, but I won't be doing that because it will be like, repeating the same steps again and again. Most of the time you will not require to add any custom fields, because I think the default theme that you get, the default setting is enough. You don't have to do a lot over here. Okay, so you don't have to do much over here, but suppose in future if you want to add some extra fields, some extra options, you can add it from here, just like I showed you in the jobs field. Okay. Alright guys, now let's see some important settings. So under JobMonster, you'll see this setting link. Click on this settings, and here we have some important settings. Now here the first option is action control, like who can do what. First option is post job. So who can post a job? Anyone who just comes to your website, sign up or register as an employer, they can post a job, or anyone or only those employers with paid packages. So I would select employers with paid packages. That would be a better option. Who can view and search resumes. So again, I'll select employers with paid packages. Now these things are quite important. For example, there will be many people, many employee looking for a job, and they will be posting resumes on your website. So you don't want anyone to be going and checking anyone's resumes. That option should not be enabled over here. Okay, so what we have done is only the employers who are looking for employees and you have paid for the packages, only these guys can see the resumes of different people who have submitted it. Okay, so this is also a very important feature over here. Now who can view a candidate contact? So anyone who can view resume and all those things. So rest of the options you can see for yourself. Who can post a resume, candidate who can view job detail, anyone can view a job detail, public, which is fine. Who can follow employer, who can shortlist resume and all those things, who can apply for job. So rest all things I think it's good. So simply click on save changes. Now let's go to jobs over here. Now let's see what are the different options in the jobs. Now the first option is job archive base, the slug option. Okay, so what this means is that whenever you create a page for jobs where you want to show all the jobs, you will have to use this specific slug, or if you want to use some other slug, just paste in that slug over here. Now let me explain you what I mean by that. So what you can do, you can hover pages, and this add new page you can add, open in a new tab, and let's add a page for jobs. Okay, so I'll type in jobs over here, and you can click anywhere on the page. So let's wait over here till the slug appears. If this does not appear, simply click on publish. Now you can see the slug. Now this is the slug, this is the permalink. As you can see, your website name /jobs. So this whatever comes after slash should match this thing. Okay, so here also it is jobs, here also it is jobs after slash. So website name /jobs. So this is what it means. Okay, so whatever page, whichever page has this slug name after the website. So suppose your website name /job. So this is the same page. So this will be made as the official page where all the jobs will be displayed. Okay, so that is basically what it means. I hope it is cleared. Quite an easy thing, nothing tricky over here. Now job posting approval. Now if you tick mark this thing, whenever a person or a company posts a new job, first you will have to manually approve them, and only after that job will be displayed on your website. Now I don't recommend this thing because the person is already paying for the package, and obviously they won't be a fool to post any job on your website, and also it will be very difficult for you to just approve all the jobs one by one. That will be quite difficult for you, I guess, but it all depends on what you wish. But I would recommend you, for most of the people, just leave this thing. Okay, now the default job content is this job submission condition. So whenever the company is submitting a job, they will have to agree to this condition that job seekers can find your job and contact you via email or this website regarding your application and so on. So you can add or delete some text from here. Now click on save changes. Then after that we have the resume settings. Click on that one. Again, make sure if you want to enable resumes, if you want to enable the employees to post in their resumes, you can tick mark over here. And again, we have to use this slug for creating the resumes page. So let's do that. Come over here, click on add new to add a new page, and let's add a page called resumes and click on publish. Now here also, as you can see, after the website link we have /resumes, which matches this thing, which is fine. Okay, now maximum resume suggest is 10, maximum viewable resume 1, which is all fine. And now again the same thing, if you want to manually approve the resumes, you can tick mark over here. If you want to enable the employees to upload their CV, you can tick mark this. I think this is a great option, so make sure you tick mark this thing. Okay, now the file type which are allowed to upload, so docx and PDF file are allowed over here. Now, do you want to enable education, experience, skill, portfolio, awards in those fields? Okay, so we want to do that. So make sure everything is tick mark over here and click on save changes. Now go to job applications and enable. Okay, so these things are fine. Just come over here and select this thing. Okay, tick mark this thing. Enable CAPTCHA job application. So we will be using Google ReCaptcha. I'll show you how you can integrate this, don't worry, so that anyone, no one can come to our website. And many times what happens is people pay to different people some just to spam your website. So we're using this ReCaptcha thing, no one can spam our website. Okay, so that is a very important feature. Now do you want to enable this thing, apply with LinkedIn option? So yes, so tick mark this thing. Now click on save changes. We'll have to integrate these things as well. Okay, we'll do that when we come over here in the third APIs. Okay, now click on email templates. Now here we can manage the email templates or emails that will be sent to different people. For example, emails sent to admins, as you can see, admin emails. So if you want to receive an email every time someone submits a job, you can activate this thing. But I would not recommend you, because every time someone submits a job, you want to receive an email. For me, that is not a good idea. For if you want to receive an email whenever someone submits a job, simply tick mark this thing. You can change some content from here, but I would not recommend you to do that. Okay, because I think everything is preset and everything is looking good over here. Now, whenever someone submits a resume, do you want to get an email or notification? If yes, simply tick mark this thing. All right. Now after this we have employer's email. So whenever, now this thing can be tick marked because employer registration email. So whenever a employer is successfully registered, they will receive this mail. Congratulations, you have successfully created an account on this website and thank you, all those things. Okay, so I think this is a good one. So this can be enabled. Employer job submitted email, I think this is also a good one, so you can activate this thing. So what this does is it will send a mail to the employer that you have successfully posted a job, so that they know, okay, so job was posted successfully. So I think this is also an important one. Now employer job approved, so we can tick mark this as well. So whenever the job is approved, the job posting is approved, they'll receive a mail that congratulations, your job that you posted is now approved. So this is also an important one. And if the job is rejected one, we also want to send some notification. Okay, employer job application. Now whenever someone applies, suppose a candidate has applied for this job which the employer has posted, so they can receive a mail that a person or a candidate has applied for the job that you posted. Okay, so they'll get the candidate name there, they can view their resume, they can see their resume, they can manage applications and all those things. So you can simply click on over here, save changes. Now go to candidate emails and you can tick mark these things as well. The same thing, candidate approval and all those rejection things. Okay, tick mark all these things. Go through all of these, but I will not be able to go through all of these things. Very much similar to the employer one, so we can simply tick mark and click on save changes. Now let's go to packages. Now make sure packages page is selected over here, and under resume we haven't created any resume package. So come over here and click on add new page, and let's add a new page. Let's call it resume packages. Alright, now we can simply click on publish. Come over here, refresh this page. Now from here you'll see resume package. Here it is, the page which we have just created. Select this resume packages, click on save changes. Okay, now go to company, and again we have to create a page and we have to use this slug. So click on add new to add a new page. Type in companies, click on publish, and click on save changes over here. Now go to member and make sure member page is selected over here. Come over here, and it says that registration is not enabled on your website. So this is a very dangerous thing. So open this general setting link in a new tab. Now come over here, so come over here and make sure this thing is tick mark membership. Anyone can register, and click on save changes. Now come over here again, refresh this page. Now as you can see, that thing is gone. Now enable CAPTCHA on registration, tick mark this. Terms and conditions, you can create a page and select that page over here. Enable login using email, okay, fine. Enable email verification confirmation, I don't want this. Enable social login, yes. Now enable social login on registration form, yes. I want to enable all these logins, Facebook login, Google login, LinkedIn login. Click on save changes. Okay, so enabling this option, what happens is now a person can simply log in using their Facebook account. So that is a great option. Now come to messages. If you want to enable employer and employee to chat within themselves, you can simply tick mark this thing. Now member menu, not important. Location is also not very important. This is related to Google Maps. So you can watch a video on my channel, how to create a Google Map API, create an API. Okay, maybe let me just show you that. Okay, so what you can do, you can open a new tab and type in console.developers.google.com. Now here, as you can see, I have created many. I have created for the job portals as well. Now what you have to do, you have to click on new project to add a new project. You can name it anything. So I'm naming it job tutorial. Click on create. Okay, so let's come over here. Let's click on this Google API link over here. Now click on enable APIs. First of all, make sure your thing is selected over here. Okay, so this is the one that we have just created, the project. Select this project. Now make sure select this thing, Maps JavaScript API, and enable this one. Simply click on this enable button. Alright, so this is getting enabled. Now again click on this Google API. Now go to credentials, click on create credential and select API key. Now this is the API key that you have to copy from here. So copy it from here and come to this settings page, which is over here, let me bring this over here. Okay, paste it over here, go at the bottom, click on save changes. But this will not work till now. We have to do some more settings. So come over here, click on close, go to domain verification, click on add domain, copy your website domain name from here, the main domain. Okay, copy this from here, paste it over here, click on add domain. Now you'll have to verify your domain. So click on take me there, click on add a property, paste in your website domain name again, click on continue. Now you have to download this file. So simply click on this link, HTML verification file. One file will be downloaded over here. Now we have to upload this file on our website. So it is quite easy. You don't have to worry. I'll show you how you can do that. You can go to your email that you received when you signed up with TMD hosting or whatever hosting. Alright, so in this email again, click on this control panel link, log into your control panel or cPanel. Now you'll see the first option is file manager. Click on that. Now we have to upload that file that we have just downloaded. Now what you have to do, you guys have to open this folder, public HTML, click on this twice, double click on this, click on upload and select that file from here. So that file should be somewhere over here. Alright, so I have selected and uploaded that file. As you can see, that is the file. So simply do it like this. Now what I'll have to do, because I am not creating on the main website, I am actually using a subdomain. Your work is done, but I'll have to add this page somewhere else. So I'll click on go back. Again, I'll click on back, and I'll have to search for the subdomain folder over here, which is this one, jobs 4. Double click over here, and I'll have to upload it over here. You don't have to do that. You have to upload that under public HTML. If you're done, that's good, but let me upload it on my website as well. Okay, so one file already exists. Let me just overwrite that file. Okay, so that is done. Now we can cut these things from here. Now we can click on I'm not a robot and click on verify, and it should accept this thing. Okay, now again you can come back to this page and paste in that your website link. Click on add domain, and this time it should accept this thing. Okay, now everything is done, and now it will accept this Google Map. Now Google Map will start showing on your website. Okay, now click on job alert and make sure this thing is enabled. Now click on third API. Now we'll have to integrate all these options over here: Google, ReCaptcha, LinkedIn, Facebook, Google, all these things. Now I'm not canceling this thing because we have to create zero auth consent screen. That will be important for Google App API. Now this portion, this part that integrating all LinkedIn, Facebook, Google, this is the part that is the boring part, which I would say. I don't like doing that because I just don't like doing this, but just for you guys, I'll have to show you how you can do that. Okay, so first of all, we'll have to integrate the Google ReCaptcha. So you can click on this link which says click here to go to Google ReCaptcha key. Now over here, paste in your website name under the label, select ReCaptcha version 2, and under domains again paste in your website link, but this time delete all this HTTPS and those things. Just make sure your main domain is present over here. Okay, so here jobs4.nayyar.com, accept the ReCaptcha terms of service and click on register. Alright, now you'll see this site key and site secret. Copy the site key from here, paste it over here, copy the site secret, paste it over here, click on save changes. Now we can cut this page. Now let's integrate LinkedIn. So click here to follow these steps. Now you'll see, go to this link. So open this link. It is linkedin.com/secure/developer. Now click on create application. You can name it anything. I'll name it job tutorial, and I'll copy this and paste many times under description so that I don't have to type any description. You can select any logo. From here. So okay, I forgot to tell you one thing. Whatever images I'm going to use in this video, I'll be giving those images for free. So there will be a link in the video description below. Click on that link and you can download all the images, all the media files that I'll be using in this video for free. Okay, so let me select this thing, or maybe company's logo. Let me upload this logo. All right, now application use, we want to use this for jobs and recruiting. Website URL, paste in, copy your website link from here, paste in over here. Privacy policy URL not required, so we can leave that. Business email, you can type in your business email over here. So I'll type in mine. Your phone number, so I'll type in my phone number over here. Click on I agree to whatever terms of services it is. Click on submit. Now you'll get your client ID and secret. Copy the client ID from here, paste it under the LinkedIn client ID, copy the client secret, paste it under client secret. Okay, now after that we have to enable one thing over here, so we can go to JavaScript. Okay, before that again click on back and make sure this thing is enabled. Our email address, very important, and also paste in your URL over here. Okay, first let me copy the URL of my website, the link of my website. Copy it under, you see this 0 auth or auth, whatever it is, 2.0. Copy it and paste it over here. Click on update. Okay, I think we have to click on add after that. So click on add, click on update. Okay, now it is added. Okay, so make sure to tick mark this and paste in your email address over here. Click on JavaScript now. Here also you have to enter your domain, so add your domain, paste in your domain, click on add, click on update. Again, come back to your authentication. Now you can copy the client ID and secret from here, which we have already done, and paste in over here. Now click on save changes. Alright, now let's see how we can create Facebook app API. Click on click here and follow these steps and open this link, developers.facebook.com/apps. Let me cancel these. Okay, now let me create a new app. So click on add a new app. You can name it anything. I'll name it job tutorial. Click on create app ID. Enter, just tick mark over here, I'm not a robot. Click on submit. Alright, so we are over here. Now what you have to do, you have to click on settings, click on basic. Now paste in your domain name again under both privacy policy URL and app domain. Select your category from here, so you can select education maybe, or you can select anything. Scroll down, you'll see add platform, click on that. Select website from here. Paste in your website URL and click on save changes. So once you're done, click on app review and make sure to just make this thing on. Make job tutorial public, make this thing yes. Click on confirm. Okay, so this will reload this page. Okay, now you should see this thing on at the top, and you should also see these two green marks for the email and default, which is quite good. Okay, now we can come back to the settings and basic. Now you can copy the app ID from here, paste it under Facebook app ID. You can copy the app secret, maybe not this thing. It is okay, it is asking for application API, I think. Okay, first let me enter my password so that I can see this. Okay, so it says go back to the app dashboard and copy the application ID and application secret. Okay, so which is fine. Copy the application ID from here, paste it over here. App secret, copy it from here, paste it over here. Click on save changes. And the last one is Google App API. So we have already created an API for Google, and that was for map. So let's come over here, and this time we have to create for for signing in purposes. So come over here. Now this time click on this auth, whatever it is. Just click on this middle one, auth consent screen. Under the product name, type in your product name. I'll type in job tut. And just these two things are only required over here, email address and product name. Now click on save. Now again click on create credentials and select the second one, OAuth client ID, select that one. Now select web application. You can name it anything, so we can name it job tut, or you can just leave that to web client 1, whatever you like. Now under the authorized JavaScript origin, paste in, okay, let me first copy the URL, paste in your URL. Here it is, paste in your URL, and under here also paste in the URL. Okay, so it says the origin URL must not contain a path or end with this slash. So remove the slash from the end. Okay, both from here and there, and click on create. Now you'll get these two things, client ID and secret. So copy your client ID from here, paste it under over here, copy this secret from here, paste it over here, and click on save changes. Alright, so after this we can cut all these things. Okay, so with this we have we have done all the main settings that we need to do to create a job portal website. So these were the main settings, and this was the most boring part of the video. After this we have some really fun things coming, because we will be creating jobs, we will be creating companies, categories, and really awesome things. We will be creating different packages and so on. Okay, so I am speaking for more than an hour, for more than 1 or 2 hours, I don't know. So I need some rest, but don't worry, you'll see the continuous video. You won't see any break between, okay? Alright guys, so I'm back over here. So we have done all the main and important settings. Now let's create a package so that people can come, the company or the employer can come, they can purchase the package and they can start posting ads on our website, okay? So it's quite easy. From the left hand side, you'll see this products option, or hover that and click on add new. Now let's name this product free product, because in this tutorial, in this example, I'll be creating two products, a free one and a premium one. And you can add some description about this product. So I'll do one thing, I'll go to lipsim.com and grab some dummy text because I don't want to type something over there. So saving some time and efforts over here. So copy some dummy text, paste it over here, scroll down, and instead of simple product, select this one, job package, okay? Because we are selecting and creating a job package. Now because this is a free plan, I'll set the regular price to 0 and sale price to whatever. Sale price is not required because the price is 0, okay? Now the number of jobs a person or a company can post using the free plan, so maybe just 1 or 2 or 3, whatever you like. Now number of product plans or number of jobs that will be listed in the featured list, obviously 0, because we cannot list any job as featured list if the person is not paying for that. Refresh job list 0, job display duration, so I'll type in 7 over here, so that job will be displayed only for 7 days. And here also expired after, type in 7, so that after 7 days that job will disappear from the website and the person will have to upgrade the plan, okay? Or if you want to enable them to refresh this plan, so you can just type in refresh over here. Where is that gone? Yeah, here it is, job refresh limit. You can type the limit, number of limits you want them to be able to refresh that job, okay? Now featured company, no, they cannot create the featured company and so on. Now from the custom fields, this is the reason we tick mark. If you remember, when we were creating custom fields, we tick mark at the bottom, integrate custom fields with job package. This is the reason why, so that we can select whatever options we want to enable over here, okay? So maybe just for demo purposes, I'll select all fields so that the person can select can use all the fields over here, okay? All right, rest everything looks good. Come at the top, let's create a new category for this one. So click on add new category, type in job packages, click on add new category again. Now let's publish this one. So with this, we have created one package. Now dismiss any notice that comes right now. Now let's create a premium package. So let's click on add new and let me name it premium. Paste in some dummy text over here. Select job package instead of simple thing, and this time I'll maybe price this thing 100 rupees, which is around $1. Okay, just something more than $1. Now this package, using this package, this package will expire after 30 days, which means that this is monthly package, per month 100 rupees. Number of jobs a person can post with this package, maybe 10, and featured jobs, so one out of that 10 will be listed as a featured job, okay? And refresh limit, you can set this to 0, I guess, because this is the limit, okay? Job display duration 30 days. Featured company, yes, maybe yes. Now here, just for tutorial purposes, let me select only few categories, okay? So all right, I'm not selecting the rest of this. Now obviously it does not make any sense. For the free plan, we have selected all the custom fields, and for the paid plan, we are selecting few custom fields. So it should be the opposite of this, but just for the demo purposes, so that when I start posting ad, when I'll show you how to post a ad, I'll have to use a free package. I don't want to pay to myself, okay? So that is why I'm doing this thing, just to show you what happens when we do these things, okay? If you don't understand anything, don't worry, just stay tuned. When the time comes, you will understand why we did all these settings, okay? Now again, come at the top and select the category that we have created, job packages, and click on publish. Alright, so with this, we have created two different packages for the job. Now similarly, we can also create some packages for the resumes. So same process over here. Click on add new. Now let's create a free resume package. Let's add some dummy text. Now this time, instead of simple product, select resume package. Now this is the free one, so regular price 0 and expired after maybe 7 days. Resume posting limit 1. So this is basically for people who are coming on to your website and they are posting. So this is for candidates, employees, okay, who are not employees. Technically they are not yet employees, they are simply candidate looking for job. So my apologies for that. Okay, so simply candidate who are coming to your website and they are looking for some job. So they can post one resume with the free plan. If they want to post more than that, they will have to upgrade the plan. So that is basically what this means. Okay, now let me add a new category for this one and let me type in resume packages. Click on add new category and make sure this thing is selected. Click on publish. Now let's add a premium package for resume. So click on add new. Let's type in premium over here, add some dummy text, select resume package, and for this maybe 50 rupees, less than $1 per month. This will expire after 30 days, which means per month, and number of resumes they can post maybe 10, and select resume packages and click on publish. So with this we have created 2 different packages for both resume and jobs. Okay, now let's do one thing after this. Let's start creating jobs. So before creating jobs, we'll actually have to create a company. So basically how it works is people can go to your website. They will go to your website, they'll see a register thing over here, they'll click on register, they will register as a company. But let me first show you how we can do that from the back end, and after that we'll see how that thing is done from the front end. Okay, so before anyone can create a job, what happens is we'll have to create some categories, some places, some types and tags for the jobs. So those things can only be used by the company. Okay, for example, I have created 10 categories of job like technology, finance, developer, designer, creativity, all these kind of 10 different categories. Now when a company or an employer comes to my website, they are trying to post a website, they'll have to select only from those 10 categories. Okay, so that is what we have to do now. We have to create those categories, tags and locations. Okay, so let's do that. It's quite easy. What you have to do, you have to hover jobs or job. Okay, it is jobs. So hover jobs and click on job category. Now as you can see, obviously we don't have anything over here, it's all empty. So let me add the first one, designer, and let's select some icon for this. Let me select the paint icon if you have any, the brush icon. Okay, no, we don't have to enter this thing over here. We have to enter the search over here at the top. Type to filter, type brush, select this thing, click on add new job category. We have this designer over here. Let me add a new category of finance, and obviously for finance I'll select the $sign or the rupee sign, click on add new job category. So similarly you can create n number of job categories, whatever you like. Okay, now click on job type. Now as you can see, by default 4 types are already created: contract, freelance, full-time, part-time. If you want to add some new, you can simply type in the name and click on add new category. That will be added. I don't want to do that right now. I think it is quite good. Now click on job tag. Now job tags can be, for example, a job is related to maybe designing, so you can add a design. A job is related to mathematics, you can add mathematics, and so on. Okay, so let me type design. This could be one tag. I don't know. So similarly you can create n number of tags over here. Now go to job locations. Now you'll have to create job locations, and the person will have to add or use only these particular locations. Now when you're doing this, make sure to follow this step that I'm going to show you. First create these states. For example, Maharashtra is a state in India, so you create whatever state you have, and similarly create all the states that you have in your particular country. And after that you create these cities. Okay, for example, Mumbai, which is a city in this particular state. Now when I'm creating a city, I'll select the parent category and I'll select that state and click on add new job location. Okay, now this will be added under this particular state. Okay, so make sure to follow this one. Okay, this step. Okay, now let me show you how we can create a company from the back end. Again, I'm saying you obviously these things are basically done from the front end, where a person will come to my website, click on the register button, and they will register as a company or as a candidate. So first let me click on companies, click on add new company. Let me show you how it is done, and let us name it Microsoft. Add some dummy text, copy it from here, add it over here, some more text maybe. Then select the logo for the company. So let me select some logo from here. We don't have Microsoft logo, so let me select this thing, Envato. Then if you have any cover image, you can use that. So I think we do have something like that. So let me select this one as the cover image. Click on open. Alright, and if you have some portfolio, you can show them as well. So maybe, alright, we don't have anything like that. So let me add these images. Okay, 3 images. Click on open. Add to gallery. And size, full size maybe. Click on insert gallery. Alright, now you have to select the category that this company belongs to. So this company maybe belongs to finance, maybe. Put in the slogan of this company, put in the location, enter the full address of the company. So maybe Sion Mumbai. And put in their website link, Facebook and all those things. So I'll simply type in this hashtag over here in all these fields. Okay, now go at the top and select this thing, full information, in the company layout style, and click on publish. Now let's see how this company looks. So you'll get a link over here, view post. Open this in a new tab, and this is how the company is looking. Microsoft, we have this thing, we have all these images. This is the gallery we have created. Now anyone can leave a rating over here, like how is this company, and we have some different criteria over here, work-life balance, senior management. You can rate all these things. Okay, all right, so this is how we create a company. Now let's see whether all these pages are looking good or not, and we have to see only specific pages that we have not created. That was created automatically that when we did that quick setup. So let's see the members page. So let's click on view. Okay, open this link in a new tab. Let's see how the member page looks like. Now as you can see, we have this broken shortcode over here, so we'll have to fix this thing. So at the top you'll see edit page, click on this. Now let's fix this shortcode over here. Now you just have to do one thing, put in this a square bracket at the end. Okay, and click on update. Now let's again view this page. Now as you can see, no jobs found, and that thing is gone. It is now displaying perfectly. Okay, now we can cut this thing. Then after that we have packages. Let's open these packages. Let's see how it looks. Again, it has the same problem, a broken shortcode. Click on edit page. Same problem, just enter this square bracket at the end. Click on update, view page. Let's see. Okay, that is fixed. As you can see, now we can see the packages. And if you see over here in the free package, because we have selected all these things, everything is showing tick mark over here. In the premium package, we have not selected these custom fields, which means that if a person will purchase this plan, they will not be able to upload or use this video custom link, gallery custom link and all those things. But if a person is using this plan, they will be able to upload or use all these fields. Okay, so that is basically what it means. And the packages page is working. Okay, now let me cut these things. Then after that we have post job. Let's open this one. Let's view this in a new tab. Okay, so this is working fine. We don't need anything over here. Cancel this. Post resume. Let's open this one. Okay, because we are not we are not a candidate, we cannot see that. Only candidates who have signed in, who have registered on our website as a candidate, only those can see these pages, resume related pages. Okay, so let's cut this thing. Let's open this resume packages. Again, same reason, and rest of all these things are fine. You can simply trash this thing, delete this sample page. This is not important or required over here. All right, now let's do one thing. Let's create a menu. After we create a menu, we can start creating the website. As you can, first let's refresh our website. So this is how our website is looking at present. Let's add a menu over here. It's quite easy to do that. Let me show you how we can do it. Come back to your dashboard first of all, and from the left hand side you'll see appearances somewhere. Here it is. Hover appearance and click on menus. Now click on create a new menu. You can name it anything. I generally name it main menu. Click on create menu. Alright, so first of all you have to make sure that primary menu is tick mark over here, and from the pages whatever you like to be added to the menu, you can select those pages. So I want the jobs page, packages, resume packages. Then I want home page, obviously, post resume, post. Okay, those post pages are not required, I guess. Job packages maybe. So whatever pages you like, you can simply tick mark from here, and let's arrange everything. Okay, let me click on save menu. Come over here, let's refresh this page. Now as you can see, these things are showing up over here, and we have this button already showing. We did not add this thing, but this is automatically showing because this is built in the theme. Okay, so we now have this button, post a job, and we also have these options over here. Now we can post a job, manage jobs, and all those things. All right, so this was quite easy. Now let's actually post a job. Let's see how this process works, how it is done. Okay, so let's click on post a job. Now as you can see, everything is working on the front end. We don't have to go to the back end to do this thing. Okay, now first of all the person will have to choose a package. So let's select the free package, click on select. Now let's give you a title first. Let me do one thing. Let's take this job as an example. So this is the title, part-time editor. So you'll enter that title over here, and under job description you see all this data is already present. You can do some changes over here. Cover image, let me select this thing, and let me add this as the cover, or maybe this one, or maybe this one. Okay, select any image as your cover image, click on OK. Alright, job category. So maybe this job belongs to this category, designer category. Job type, I am looking for a full-time employee, and job location, this job is located in Mumbai. Address of the job, this is simply Mumbai. Closing date, so this job application will close on 30th of this month. Salary, maybe I'll be offering, I don't know, maybe first of all let me see the rupee sign. Here it is, maybe 50,000. obviously in USD it will be a very high amount, but in INR, in Indian rupee, quite a small amount. So the qualification I'm looking for is, I don't know, designer, CSS expert, CSS Photoshop expert, and experience must be with at least 2 to 5 years. And you can enter some video over here. So let me do one thing. Let me go to YouTube. Let me okay, I don't want to go to my home page because people will see the feed, the video that is recommended on my home page, and people will judge you. I don't want that. So I'll select any video from here, copy link address, paste in that video over here. Now gallery, you can simply click on browse, and let me select these 3 images, click on open. Notification email, you can change it from here. Company name, so this is maybe not Microsoft this time, this is Apple Incorporations. Some description about the company, so dummy text will come over here. company logo. Okay, apple, nothing over here looks like an apple, so I'll select this thing, Pepsi icon. Company cover image, same thing. Let me do it very fast. Let me select this image as the cover image. Category or maybe portfolio. Obviously these things are not required, portfolio on all those things, but I'm just adding so that we can see how it looks. Category finance, I will select. Slogan, if you want a location, this company is located in Mumbai. Full address is just Mumbai. Website and all those things I'm not going to enter, so I'll simply okay, click on continue. So we have selected a package, we have entered all the company information, so we have completed the first, second, third step. Now last step is simply review the so this is how your page would look like. This is how your, what is this, a single job page would look like. If you want, you can, if everything looks good, you can simply click on submit, but before that you'll have to accept this condition, okay, and click on submit. Alright, so job submitted successfully. Now when you click on jobs, you will see your job over here, which is active, because we have not set that thing that a person will have to manually approve that. Now if you have set this thing, let me show you how you would do that. So suppose a person has submitted a job over here, you would see that under jobs, so you would click on jobs, you'll see that thing over here, and you'll have to as you can see at present the status is active, but if you have selected manual activation, you will see I don't know what you'll see. You'll simply have to click on this pencil button to edit this, and you'll have to publish this from here, so this will become activated. Okay, so that is basically how it is done. Okay guys, so since we have seen how to create and post a job, now let's start creating and designing our home page. Okay, and after that, at the end, we will do a demo. We have seen a demo of how we can do this. At the end, we'll see a demo whether everything is working fine, whether everyone is able to register, post resume, post job, and all those things. Okay, first let's start creating the home page. If you see, your home page at present is this blank page over here. So let's start doing some changes over here. So let me cut these things, come to your dashboard. So click on over here, click on pages, select home page wherever it is. Here it is, click on edit. Now first of all, if you see the home page, our home page, where is that gone? Okay, I'll have to go to the demo website. So as you can see in the demo website homepage, it is totally different. We don't have any title like home. We don't have this ugly image over here. So we'll have to get rid of this title, this some gap, all these things over here. So it's quite easy. You simply have to come back to this home page and you have to do some settings over here. First of all, if you come at the bottom, you'll see the template over here. Select the full width template. Okay, so do this thing. In the header setting, select this one, transparent, headers transparent. You can set a logo over here. So let's upload our logo. It will be under home page, I guess. Here it is. Select this logo, click on open, click on select. And here at the bottom it says, do you want to hide the page title? Yes, so tick mark this, click on update, and let's refresh this page now. Okay, so now we have a blank page over here, so we can start working on this and we can start creating everything. So come over here. First of all, we'll have to click on backend editor so that we get this beautiful editor and we can do everything, just drag and drop. So first thing that we need to add, first element that we need to add is this thing over here, this advanced search form. Okay, so select this, click on add element and search for advanced search. This is the element. Select this thing. Now we have to enter all these things. So main title, this is our main title. Copy it from here, paste it over here, copy the subtitle. Obviously you don't have to copy, you have to enter your own thing, but if you want, for now you can simply copy these things from here. Okay, Now for the alignment, obviously we want everything to be left aligned. As you can see in this example, everything is left aligned. Then after that, color of the title should be white. As you can see, the color of all this text is white. But if you see, this text is not white, this is yellow or whatever the default color is. So if you want to change the color of some text, it is quite easy. What you have to do, you have to come over here under the title. Before that text, type this thing, okay? Open this bracket, okay? Type B, and after that text, again open this, put in slash, type B, and just something like this, okay? Just see on your screen whatever it is, try to understand this, and this is what you have to do, nothing else. Now background type, because we have some image in the background, so we'll have to select this thing, background type one image, and let's add that image from here. Okay, we'll have to upload that image. So upload files, select files, this is the image, select this, click on open. Now click on set image. Now what height do you want? So maybe you can select something like 700, and for the search position we want this in the middle, so select 250, 260, something like this. Now what all options or fields do you want to show? So first of all, the search post type should be job. So whenever they are searching for job, okay? Now keyword do you want to show? Yes, we want to show this thing, this keyword thing, keyword input. Yes, we want to show that. Second thing, in the second position, what do you want to show? So instead of job location, I want to show job category. In the third position, I want to show job type, and in the fourth position I want to show job location, okay? Rest everything looks good. Click on save changes. Let's click on update. Let's see how it looks. Let's come over here, refresh this page. Alright guys, so it looks quite good. Alright, okay, everything looks all good. You have four different thing over here, as you can see. Instead of 3, here we had only 3, here we have 4, okay? Now let's see what we have next. So come over here. The next section is this one, popular job categories. So let's start adding that, quite easy. Click on this plus button. The first thing is that we have this thing, okay? We have this title over here, which is quite good. But before that, we have to add a simple row. So add a row, and inside this add another row. So click on this plus and select row. Okay, so we have a row inside a row. Now inside this inner row, what we have to do, we have to add something. Okay, so let's see what we have to add. Here job categories are displayed, so we'll have to add the same thing. So click on this plus button, search for job category. Here it is, select this job category. Click on this pencil button. Heading, this is the heading, popular job categories. Now again, if you see this categories is yellow, so we'll have to do the same thing with the categories. Okay, the B thing. Okay, now subtitle, this is our subtitle, copy it from here, paste it over here. For the style grid, style should be grid, which is good. List all, which all categories do you want to list? I want to list all the categories. Do you want to hide the empty categories? Maybe no, or maybe yes. It all depends on you. I don't want to hide this for now, but I think you should do that. I will hide it, then it will show only one, so I don't want to do that. Show job counts, good, and limit maybe only 8, because here in the demo website we are displaying only 8 categories, okay? Now columns is 4, which is good. Class and all these things are not required. Simply click on save changes. Now let's do one thing. Let's click on update. Let's see how it looks. Come over here. Let's refresh this page. Let's scroll down. Now as you can see, this looks quite bad. The content is all present over here, but we have to do some changes. First of all, if you see, the background color of this section is not white. If you can compare from here, you will see that background color is a little bit of light gray color. The second thing is that we have some gap from left and right. We have the content in the middle. Here the content is touching all the corners. We don't have any gap. We also don't have any gap at the top and bottom. Okay, so let's fix all these problems. Very simple, don't worry, it's really easy. So come over here. First of all, select the inner column. Okay, so select the inner row, I'm sorry. So this is the outer row, the main row. This is the inner row. select this, click on this pencil button, and tick mark has container. When you tick mark this has container, it will add some gap at left and right. Okay, so that is what it will do. Tick mark this. Now go to design options and let's add some padding. So here we have padding, type in 3% at top and padding bottom 3%. Okay, so what this will do is it will add some gap at top and bottom. Okay, so click on save changes for now. Now select the main row. Okay, the top row, go to design option, select background and type in hashtag F5 F5 F5. Okay, so this will give this light gray background color for us. Now click on save changes, click on update. Let's come over here. Let's again refresh this page. Now as you can see, it looks way much better than it was looking earlier. Okay, now after this we have this section, again quite an easy section, nothing to worry about this. Okay, at the left hand side we have recent jobs, at the right hand side we have featured jobs. Now we haven't set any featured jobs, so let me first set a job as a featured. So let's open this jobs in a new tab. Let me just click on this star and this has become featured. So now we can display that. Now if you notice one thing, this column is quite bigger. This is 2/3 of the page and this is only 1/3 of this page. Okay, so we'll have to take that into consideration. Okay, come over here, click on this plus button again. Let us add a simple row first. Okay, so we have a row. Now it's time to add another row inside this. So click on this plus button, click on row, and this time we have to divide this row into 2 different columns. So you can hover this, you'll see different options. Select this one. All right, let me see. Yeah, the third one which says 2/3 plus 1/3. Select this thing. Now as you can see, this row is now divided into 2 different columns, 2/3 plus 1/3. In the first column, we have to first obviously click on that plus button and search for new jobs. Okay, select this new jobs, and instead of show featured, we want to show the recent one, because in the first column we are displaying the recent jobs. Okay, now display style, which is fine, style 1, which is all good, and title type text, and here you have to enter the title, which is recent jobs, and the recent is yellow color, so I'll add this code over here. Fine. Number of jobs you want to show, maybe 4 or 5. It will show only 1 for us because we have just created 1. Now all the categories and type that you want to show, so everything looks good over here, nothing to do. Click on save changes. Now in this column we have to display the featured jobs. So plus first of all, click on this plus button, again search for new jobs, select this one, and this time we want to show the featured one, which is good. All right, and this time select style 2, because here as you can see this style is different. Here it is just simple, simple thing over here, simple list, and here we have this carousel thing, this slider kind of thing over here. Okay, so that's why we have selected different style for this one. Now come over here, title type text, and copy the title from here, which is featured jobs. I think we'll have to type it over here, featured jobs, and the featured is yellow color. So let me add this thing over here. Looks good. Number to show, maybe 4, 5, whatever you want, and all these things look good. Click on save changes. Okay, now let's do one thing. Let's click on update. Come over here, let's refresh this page. Okay, so again we'll have to do the same thing. We'll have to add some container and padding at top and bottom. So quite easy. Come over here, click on main row, make sure to tick mark this has container. It will add some gap at left and right. Go to design option, let's add some padding. So 50 pixels at top and 80 pixels at bottom. So 50 at top padding, 80 bottom padding. Click on save changes, click on update. Come over here again, let's refresh this page, and this looks too good. Okay, so we have done with 3 different sections over here. Let's see the fourth section, which is this one, featured employer, which is also a very easy section. Now if you notice one thing, here at the left hand side we have some extra gap. At the right hand side we have normal gap, like we have all these things, all these gaps on all these sections. But here at the left hand side we have some extra gaps, so we'll have to take into consideration. Okay, now come back to this page, come over here, click on this plus button, clear search for this row. Okay, now let me again add another row inside this. Okay, now first of all let's add some gap at the top. So I'll click on this plus button, I'll search for gap, set this thing to 40 pixels. So I want to add some 40 pixels gap at the top. Okay, now after that I want to add this thing, heading and subheading. So for that I'll click on this plus button and search for new heading. Okay, this is the one, select this thing, copy the title from here, which is featured employer, click on pencil button, copy the subtitle from here, paste it over here, alignment should be center, click on save changes. All right, now we'll have to add another row over here. So click on this plus button and search for row, and we'll have to divide this row into this thing. Okay, select this one, or maybe select let me see, select this one, 1/4 plus 3/4. Okay, now why are we doing this? Because we want this column to be blank, so it will leave this space over here. Okay, 1/4 space, and in the 3/4 thing we can add whatever we want. Okay, now here we want to add new company, so click on this plus button, search for new company. Okay, select this one. Okay, where do you want to show only featured company? So if yes, you can select this thing. Now style should be grid. As you can see, it is displaying the grid style over here. 2 rows and 2 columns. Autoplay should be no. Click on save changes. Okay, and after that go to the main row over here, because if you see at the background we have this image with this person. So select the main row, click on this pencil button, go to design option and click on this plus button, upload the photo whatever you like. Okay, we will be using this one, featured company H1. Click on open, click on set image, and instead of theme defaults select cover. Click on save changes, I guess. Yeah, that is it, I guess. Now select this inner column over here, select this one, select has container, click on save changes, click on update. Let's come over here, let's refresh this page. Alright, as you can see, this looks nice. Okay, so this is how it is looking. We have only 2 employees, that's why it is showing only 2. Now after this we have this section. This is quite an easy section, so nothing to worry about this. If you don't want to create this section, you can simply skip it. Okay, it's not a big deal. So come over here at the bottom, click on this plus button to add a new row. So select row, again click on this plus button to add a new row inside this. Now again we'll have to divide the inner row in different sections. As you can see here, we have some gap, we have some text, then this button. I won't be adding this button because I think this is not looking good, so I'll add gap instead of this button. Then after that we have this text. Okay, so let's see how we can divide this row. Okay, so I'll select this, I'll hover over here, and this time I'll select custom, and you have to type in, let me show you that. First delete whatever is present over here and type in this 2/12 plus 6/12 plus 1/12 plus 3/12. So basically you can divide one column into 12, one row into 12 different columns. Okay, so we are dividing this into 4 different columns. The first one is 2/12, and this is the gap which is present over here, 2/12. Then we have 6/12. Okay, so we'll add this text in that column. Then we have 1/12 gap. Okay, so we'll add this gap over here, and at the end we have 3/12, and we'll add these headings in that. Okay, So now click on update and cut this thing. Now as you can see, this is divided into 4 different columns. Obviously we'll have to leave the first as blank. Second, select the second one, search for custom heading, select this one, and let's copy this text from here, paste it under the text, and let's change the setting. Instead of H2 I want H6, and alignment should be left, which is fine. Font size, type in 16 pixels, line height should be 1.4, and color should be white, so select white color from here. And we want to use the default font family, we don't want some extra font families over here. Okay, you can now also add some animations if you want. For example, slide in left, as you can see, this button will animate whenever you select some different animations over here. Okay, so let's select this, click on save changes. Now this also will be blank, we want some gap over here. And after that, select this one, the last column, click on this plus button, search for custom heading again, select this one. Now we want this call now text over here, select this, paste it over here. Element tag, this time we want H2 because the text is quite bigger, so H2. Alignment center, font size 24 pixels, and leave these things, just make it white text color, and make the default font family, use the default font family. Okay, click on save changes. Now what we can do, we can hover this and click on this duplicate thing so that we have the same thing again, and we just have to do some minor changes over here. So select this thing, click on this pencil button, and we need to add this number over here. So select this number, paste it over here, and instead of H1 select H2, select H1, and font size instead of 24 select 30, and click on save changes. Now we need to add this thing at the background. As you can see, this color or image, whatever it is, in the background. Okay, so let's do this thing. Select the main row, go to design option, and let's add a new image. Upload image, select files, select this file, click on upload, select, and instead of theme default, select cover, and let's add some padding at top and bottom. Okay, so in this, just type in 0.6% top padding and 0.6% bottom padding. Okay, so type this thing, click on save changes. Now select the inner column, click on edit, just tick mark this thing, equal height, click on save changes. Now click on update, come over here, let's refresh this page. Alright, as you can see, this looks quite good. I think this section is not looking that good. We have some additional gaps over here at top and bottom, so let me fix this very quickly. Come over here, select this one, custom heading plus, and click on this pencil button, go to design, and let's delete the margin from the top. So we'll just type in 0 at the top of the margin and click on save changes. Okay, so what this will do is it will remove some extra gap from the top. Okay, now select the custom heading 2, and for the top margin here also we'll select 0, and for the bottom let's add some margin, so I'll select 20 over here. Okay, click on save changes, click on update, come over here, let's refresh this page. Now this looks awesome. Okay, so this is exactly like the demo website. Now after this, let's create this section. Now we haven't created any testimonial set yet, so we cannot add it. For adding this, we'll have to first create few testimonials, which is very easy. Let me show you how you can do that. Come back to your dashboard, and from the left hand side you will see this testimonial. However, this you'll see add new, open that in a new tab, open this link in a new tab. Now for the title, you can just name it anything, so you can simply name it testimonial 1 maybe if you want. So I'm naming it testimonial 1. You have to enter the testimonial text, whatever it is. So I'm copying this text from here. Okay, I want everything to be paragraph. Fine. Now you have to upload the image. So let's use this image, beard guy. Select this, click on select, name maybe me, because I also have some small beard, so I can Okay, so I am the CEO of this small company or startup, whatever you want to call it. Now let's add a category for this, which is not required, but if you want you can do that. Just click on add new testimonial category, and let me create a testimonials category. Click on add new testimonial category, click on publish. Okay, so this is how easy it is to create a testimonial. Similarly, you can create testimonial too. All those things will be same, and you can repeat the process. Okay, now we can come over here and we can add the testimonial section. Okay, so quite easy. Come at the bottom, click on this plus button and search for row. Select this thing again, click on this plus button, or maybe first let's see what we have. First let's add this testimonial thing over here. Okay, so click on this plus button and search for new testimonial. Okay, here it is. Select this thing. Now testimonial title, here it says our testimonial, so put it over here, and the testimonial is yellow color. So I'll type in this text. For this style over here, we'll select this style 3. Okay, there are many different styles. You can just select one by one and preview changes, whatever you like. You can keep those style. Okay, but this is the one that I have used in the demo website. Autoplay, I'll select no, and for pagination also I'll select no. Click on save changes. Now after this, what I have to do, we have to add a new row. Okay, so that we can add these packages over there. So click on this plus button, search for row. Select this thing, click on this plus button, and inside this just search for job packages. This is the one. Select this thing, click on this plus this pencil button to edit this thing, and we want to show only job packages over here. Okay, so select this thing, style 1, which is fine, and visibility, rest everything is automatic, which is good. Click on save changes. Now let's add some container and all those things. So select this thing, the main row, select this pencil button. This has a container, so select this thing, go to design option. Let's add some margin at top and bottom. So for top, maybe I think 7% should be good. For bottom, maybe 6% or 7, whatever you like. Okay, so I'm selecting 6% for the bottom. Click on save changes. Now I'll select the inner column now, and I'll add some top margin over here. Okay, 50 pixels. Click on save changes. Click on update, come over here, and let's refresh this page. Now as you can see, this looks so good. Okay, now if you have more testimonials, it will display more. If you have more packages, it will display all of them over here. Now after this, we have this section, which is also a good section, nice looking section. If you want, you can leave this thing. I want to leave this. I don't know why, because I'm recording this for a very long time. Maybe no, only 3 sections are left, so I'll not leave this. Okay, so come over here. So let me do one thing. Let me click on plus button, add a new row, select this thing, and let's divide this row in 2 different columns. So just select this thing 2. Okay, in the first column we want this thing. Okay, let me show this thing. Okay, so let's see how we can do that. First of all, we have a icon. As you can see, this desktop icon or monitor icon, whatever you want to call it, and after that we have some simple text. Okay, so let's see how we can do that. So come over here, click on this plus button and search for icon. Use this, which one is used? I think this one. Let's search, select this one. Or okay, I think the icon is not used, so cut this icon and search for register user element. Okay, this one. Select this thing. For the title, we have I am a employer, an employer, whatever. For the subtitle, this is some simple text over here. Copy it from here, paste it over here, and the icon, we have this desktop icon. Select this thing. Icon size, you can increase or decrease this if you want. So let's increase this to 60. Icon color, maybe white, because here we have white, here we have some different color. But if you want that yellow color, what you can do, you can type in F5 and D006. Okay, this will give you that exact yellow color. Then for the button link, because this is to register a company, you can go to your website. Okay, this is the website that we are creating right now, and you can simply right click over here, click on copy link address, paste it over here. Okay, and rest everything should be fine, I guess. Button color, icon color is this, and button color, here we have a button. Let's see first, and the button color is this yellow color. So first let me copy this color code from here. Now go to button color, or maybe button background color, and paste in this color over here. Now select the button color and make it white. Alright, rest everything should be good. Click on save changes. Now what you can do, we can copy this thing from here, bring this thing over here, and you can edit this and edit this icon and text over here. Rest everything is fine. Now select the main row, and go at the bottom, and under this extra CSS name, type in banner dash icon hyphen icon, banner hyphen icon banner. Okay, looking good, and click on save changes. Okay, now you have to select the column 1, and in this one, parallax effect, select parallax with fade. Now go to design option, padding top, let's select 11%, and padding bottom also 11%. Now padding left and right, let's select 22%. Okay, for both left and right. Okay, so we have to do the same settings for both 1 and 2. And let's add a background image, because as you can see, both of these columns have different background images. So let's add the background image for these two different columns. For the first one, I think this is the one, banner employer. Select this, click on open, set image, and click on save changes. Now select the second column, do the same thing, parallax effect with fade, go to design, top 11%, or left and right 22%, and select the background image. This time we have the second one, so upload files, select this one, open, select file, save changes, and let's see, everything should be good. Click on update, come over here, let's refresh this page, let's scroll down. Okay, this looks good. Now with this, the last, or maybe the second last section is this, the post. But before that, we'll first have to create some posts. So it's really easy. Come over here on your dashboard, you'll see this post over here, hover post. You'll see add new link, open this link in a new tab. So you'll have to add some title over here. So let me add a title, some extra text. So let me copy this much from here, paste it over here as the content. Let's create a new category, and maybe this post is regarding technology, so we'll create a technology category. We'll add a featured image. Okay, let me see a good featured image. Maybe this one. Select this, click on open, click on set featured image, and rest. Okay, you don't have to do anything else. Click on publish, click on view post. Okay, now as you can see, this is your post, no problem at all. Now you can go to this settings, hover settings, and click on permalinks, which is over here, and make sure to select the post name structure and click on save changes. Now when you refresh this page, as you can see, it says not found 404 error, because that permalink is now changed and this is the new permalink. Now as you can see, this is showing. Okay, so this is how it works. Now this is how you create a different post. And so okay, so again you can come to this page, go at the bottom, click on this plus button, search for row. Okay, select this row, and again click on the plus button, add another row in this. Okay, now the first thing that we have to add is this heading. Okay, so new heading will be the first thing. So click on this plus button, search for new heading, select this one, For the heading, this is the title. So click on this pencil button, title. This is the subtitle. So alright, click on save changes. Then we have this thing showing, okay, the recent news. So click on this plus button, search for new recent news. Okay, this is the one. Now we don't have any title, so we can leave that. For the style, we want slider, and number of columns to show, we want 3 columns. For example, as you can see, this is a slider and we have 3 columns displayed over here. Now number of posts that you want to show, maybe 10, 12, it's all up to you. Rest you don't have to do anything, simply just make this thing no autoplay so that it does not automatically change. If you want that to happen, you can leave this thing to yes. I don't want that, so I'm just making this no. Click on save changes and select the main row. Click on has container, go to margin. Okay, first go to design options, margin bottom, type in 5%, click on save changes. Now select the inner row, go to design options and margin bottom, type in 30 pixels. Top, you have to type in 7%. Click on save changes, click on update. Come over here, let's refresh this page. Okay, I think okay, fine, I'm sorry. Select this, click. Okay, so as you can see, we forgot to put this margin top 7%. Click on update. Come over here, let's refresh this page. Okay, now as you can see, this is looking quite good. Alright, so after this we have the last section. Okay, this is the section. So this is also a very easy section. Let's see how we can do that. Now come at the bottom, click on the plus button. Okay, search for a row as usual. Add another row inside this one. Now what we have to do, we have to divide this inner row into 2 columns. First column we have this text. Next column we have this thing, this form. Okay, so let's do that. Divide this, and we want to divide this into 2 by 3, 1 by 3. So select this thing. In the first one we want to add custom heading. So click on plus button, search for custom heading. And first thing is still need help. Type in this text over here. H4, text align left, which is fine. Font size I want 24 pixels. Color I want white. Okay, and default font family obviously. Now go to design option and let's add some margin. Top 30, bottom 10 pixels. Click on save changes. Now again click on this plus button. Again search for custom heading. This time copy this text from here, paste it over here. Now this is a small one, that's why we'll select H6, left align, which is fine, 16 pixels, and go over here and add margin bottom 30 pixels. Click on save changes. Now here we have to add this thing. Okay, so first let me do one thing. Let me click on update, because we'll have to create this, but obviously don't worry, you don't have to create this. I have something special for you. Okay, now what you can do, at the left hand side you'll see this contact. Hover contact, you'll see this add new. Open this add new in a new tab. You can name this anything. For example, I'm naming it home form. Now you'll see a link in the video description below, which I'm talking about from the beginning of the video. You'll see few things over here. You'll see all the images. You'll find all the images, and you'll also find a file which says this contact form 7. Open this file. Now this is how it will look. Copy everything from here. Go over here, select everything, delete it, and paste in this thing. Click on save. Alright, now again come back to this page. Let's refresh this. Now scroll down, click on this plus button, search for contact form 7, and select the home form and click on save changes. Now we have to change the background color of this one. So select the main row, go to design, background color, okay, hashtag F5D006, click on save changes, select the inner row and just select this thing as container, click on save changes, click on update, come over here, let's refresh this page. Alright, as you can see we have, okay, we just forgot to put this thing, the color should be white, so rest everything is looking awesome. Alright guys, so with this we have completed the home page. Now very few things are left, only 2 or 3 things are left, so let's do them quickly as well. So first of all, let me do one thing, let me set up PayPal for you because we haven't done that yet. So it's really easy, our WooCommerce and click on settings. Now go to payments. PayPal is okay, just deselect this thing and select the one which says only PayPal. So don't select the PayPal checkout, just select the PayPal one. Enable this. Now click on setup. Now we need to enter some information over here. First of all, enter your PayPal information, PayPal email address, whatever your PayPal email address is, where you want to accept the payment. So enter that over here. Now we have to enter some API username, a password and signature. So it's really easy to get that. Open a new tab and type in paypal.com. Now obviously click on login and log into your account. Now at the left hand side you will see this option, seller preferences, click on that. Here you have this option API access, and besides this you will see this update link. Click on that link. Now scroll down and come to this section, MVP SOAP API integration, the classic option, and click on manage API credentials. Now to see the API credentials, it will ask you, it will do a quick security check. So you will receive a SMS on your registered phone number. Okay, so I am selecting this, click on next. Let's see. Okay, I got it. Okay, let me open that. Okay, so it's 891852. Okay, so click on continue. 1852, click on continue. Identity confirmed. All right, now it's all simple step. You simply have to copy and paste everything from here. So copy your username, just open show, copy your username from here, go and paste in your username over here. Now similarly, let me bring this thing over here, copy your password from here and paste it over here. And the last thing, copy the signature from here, paste it over here and click on save changes. Now with this, only this is the thing that you have to do and everything is set up. Now we can start receiving payment from this website. All right, now let's see the footer thing. Okay, how to add this footer thing, because we have not yet added the footer. So let's do one thing, go to your dashboard and from left hand side hover appearances and click on widgets. Now in the first footer, if you see the demo website, we have a simple logo and some text. So let's add that thing from here. So select this thing and okay, here it is. So first of all, search for image from here. Under I, here it is, select image, select footer column 1, click on add widget, select image that you want to add. I want to add this logo image, select this, click on add to widget, click on save. The second thing that we want to add is simple text. So what you can do, you can search for text or custom HTML. Also this is the text one, select this, click on add widget and paste in the text that you want to add and click on save. Let's come over here, let's refresh it. Now as you can see, this is displaying over here. Then after that we have this thing, this menu which is shown over here. So before this we'll have to first create a menu. So it's quite easy, let me show you how we can do that. Under appearances you will see menus, you can open that link in a new tab and let me very quickly create a new menu. And as you can see, we have two menus for candidate and for employers. So I'll select this thing, I'll select employer menu, just name it employer menu, click on create menu. Now all the links that you want to include. So what I'll do, I'll go to custom links, I'll see over here, I'll hover over here, post a link, I'll copy link address paste it under URL, and here I'll type in post okay jobs. Okay, this can be one link. Then manage jobs, I'll copy. So this is basically what we have to do. Okay, similarly paste in manage jobs. So all the links that can be useful, we are giving them in the background, okay, in the footer. Okay, so just add all the links similarly and click on save menu. Now you can refresh this page, widgets page. Now search for custom menu, I guess, or navigator. So here it is, navigation menu. Select footer column 2, click on add widget and select the navigation that you want to add. So for me it is employer menu, this one, and we want this title, okay, for employers. Add this title over here, click on save. Do the same for the column 3 and come to column 4. In this we want to add this simple text. Okay, so you can simply copy the same thing, use this text, select 4, click on add widget, paste it over here, give it a title of contact us, click on save, come over here, let's refresh this page. Alright, if you see one thing, there's one problem going on over here. The 4th column is not displaying. I think that is because the default style is for 3 columns, okay, and not for 4. So let's fix this thing, and let's also fix this bottom footer and some more changes. Okay, so click on customize. Now there are many options available in the customize settings. So first let me deal with the footer thing. So select this thing footer, and instead of 3 make it 4 columns. Okay, now after that it will display your columns, all the 4 columns. Then after that we have the bottom footer, this copyright text. You can change this from here. For example, instead of this new theme, you can change your name and all those things. For example, if instead of 2016 I want to make it 2018, instead of JobMonster I'll type in my company name, blog dude maybe, designed with heart by Nayyar Shaikh. Okay, click on publish. Let me open my website in a new tab. Let me scroll down. Now as you can see, this is showing and this text is also changed. Okay, so this is working. For some reason this is still loading, so let me go back, and you can do some more changes over here. For example, if you want to change the logo for the entire site, it's really easy. You can go over here, header, you'll see this logo. Here it is, use image for logo, upload the image or the logo. So this is the one that I want to be used throughout the website. Click on choose image. Okay, click on publish, come back. Now you can do some more settings. For example, if you want to show the top bar, you can show these things. There are many different options. You can go through all of these, you will understand it much better. Okay, if you want to change the color scheme, you can do that from here as well. Okay, you have some more options over here, many different options. You have this design and layout. This is the primary color. If you change this thing, every yellow color on your website will change to that primary color. Okay, so that is basically how it works. Now I'll cut this thing because whatever we wanted, we have everything over here. Now there is only one thing left according to me, and that is the widgets, the sidebar. For example, let me show you. When you open any category, job category, now here as you can see, we don't have any sidebar. Okay, so we'll have to add that thing. It is also very easy. So we have to do this setting over here as well. Okay, so we have this job sidebar. So first let's go to the demo website. Let me open any category. For example, let's open engineering. Now as you can see here, we have the advanced search, then we have job categories, then job types, job locations. So let's add all these things. Okay, first of all we want to add the advanced search widget. So let's search for this one. I think it is job advanced search. Here it is. Select this thing and select this thing, job sidebar. Click on add widget. You can add a title if you want. For example, here there is a title which says search job. Okay, so I'll add the same title. And what all do you want to include? So I want to include in the position 1 job category, position 2 job type, job location, job address, and salary, qualifications. So according to all these options, and let me enable reset button and click on save. So according to all these options, we can filter the search. Okay, then we want to display job categories. So search for job categories. So here, new job category, select this and click on add widget. Now let's give it a title of job categories. So come over here, show job counts, enable this, click on save. The third one is job types. Let me copy the title. Search for job types. Okay, here it is, new job type. Click on add widget. Okay, show job counts, just enable that. And the last one is job locations, which is over here, I guess. Here it is, new job location. Click on add widget. Alright, now let's click on save. Come over here, let's refresh this page. Now as you can see, we have this sidebar displayed over here. Okay, now all these things that we wanted to do is complete. Now let's let me just do a demo sign up. Okay, so let me open this website, my website, in a new incognito window so that I'm all logged out and signed out, and we can see how this website looks to a new person who visits our website. Okay, so this is how your website will look to anyone who will visit it for the first time. So they can click on register. Now as you can see, we have login with Facebook and all these options. Now let me add an email over here, maybe this email. Okay, password is this, same password repeated. Now whether you want to sign up as an employer to hire people or to sign up as a candidate looking for a job. So we have already seen how an employer can create a post a job. So this time let me select this. I'm a candidate looking for a job. Okay, so I'll select this. We have integrated this thing. As you can see, this is the Google CAPTCHA. So we have to select the storefront. This all. Okay, when this one, I guess, click on verify. I was wrong. Click on verify. Okay, click on sign up. Okay, again we have to. Now as you can see, we are redirected on this page. Now we can put in all our information over here, all these things, whatever you want, but that is not important. You can put in the Facebook, Twitter ID, birth date and all. Introduce yourself, profile picture, CV, upload and all those things. Now we can post a resume. Let's see what happens. When you click on post a resume, just like post a job, first we'll have to fill in all these things. After you fill in all these things, you can preview and post the job. Okay, so this is how it works. Okay, you can search for jobs. You can click on jobs, you'll see all the jobs. When you click on resume, let's see what happens. Nothing found. Because we are a student, we are not allowed to visit this page. This page can only be visited by companies and employers. Okay, alright guys, so with this we have finally completed the complete tutorial. Okay, so whatever it is, with this we have completed this tutorial. This is how you create a advanced job portal website. I hope this video was helpful. If this video was helpful, then make sure to subscribe to my channel. Also click on that bell icon so that you don't miss any future updates. Give a thumbs up to this video. Leave a comment if you have any doubt, any suggestions for me. Thanks a lot for watching guys. See you soon.